The question I want to ask you all now is quite simply, who's next? Who is going to be the next NFL coach to be fired now that Bill O'Brien is out? And admittedly, I was surprised that Bill O'Brien was the first coach out of these guys to be fired. We talked a couple weeks ago with Alex on the show, talking about who's going to be the first one to be fired, or who should be fired at least. We were talking Adam Gase, Bill O'Brien, Matt Patricia, and Dan Quinn. It was Bill O'Brien. So I don't think anyone of us got that. So I'm more impressed that the Texans finally had enough as an organization and came to the realization that he sucks. He's just not good, especially not a good GM, in a sense trading away the best receiver in football for David Johnson and a couple picks maybe, and it was just awful. Just awful. I got my wish because I put out a video literally probably back in March maybe, talking about that Bill O'Brien should be fired. Talked about that in a couple weeks ago. Finally got my wish. Texans fans, finally got your wish because he's out of there. But now that leaves the coaches we've been talking about is three other names: Adam Gase, Matt Patricia, and Dan Quinn. Like I said, I would like to throw in a fourth name to keep it because we have four. Bill O'Brien's out now, so we need a fourth. The next man up on the hot seat is Mike McCarthy down in Dallas. Now, do I think he's going to be the next coach to be fired? No, I don't. That leaves us between, realistically, Adam Gase, Matt Patricia, and Dan Quinn. Adam Gase, he has a bunch of excuses to fall back on in New York. Matt Patricia, he's a Bill Belichick guy. So they're going to hold on to him for that fact, maybe. Dan Quinn, he's the one with the least amount of excuses. He's the one with the most talented team out of all these guys, maybe besides Mike McCarthy. And he's the one that consistently loses. He should be a Super Bowl winning quarterback or coach, excuse me. He has a quarterback that shouldn't have won the Super Bowl. He has a quarterback that should have been Super Bowl MVP, but he doesn't. And it's because he cannot hold on to leads. He can get a lead, sure. He can get a lead. But for whatever reason, they just can't do it. And Dan Quinn's going to be the next one to be fired based off of them needing not only a culture change, but simply just a better coach. With that sort of talent, you cannot justify being this bad. You just can't. So that's my opinion. Dan Quinn, if he isn't the next coach to be fired, he should be. Let me know what you guys think, whether it be in the comments on Twitter, whether it be on the comments of our YouTube page, or even best, leave a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts with your answer to this question in the review. That'll be the best one right there.